see ourselves free from the curse. We had an opportunity a month or so ago, and we worked for some Christian folks, some great people. And one was down some kind of neuropathy or something in their feet, and the other was down their back and different things. And I said, Christ has redeemed you from the curse. You know, God loves Christian people. God loved the Baptists, the Methodists, the Pentecost. But can you imagine these little folks? And I prayed for that one that little lady walked around and said, well, my back's feeling better too. boy, she's about to shout. And her husband says, pray for me, pray for me. So right there in that little yard there, and their grandpa was an old-time preacher. And here God just came down on the scene and touched them and raised them up. I'm talking about just getting a glimpse of the glory of God, that God is our healer. He's our source of strength and of power and of might. Hallelujah. Say amen. To see ourselves free. Can you imagine just looking in the mirror, just seeing that they're cursed? And you know, to some people that with arthritis, they're cursed. It might be a hand-me-down sickness, but Christ has broke that curse from you if you can receive it. He is. Can you imagine looking in the mirror and seeing the curse is gone? No more sickness, no more disease, no more pain, no more hand-me-down curses in my life. The promise says no plague can come nigh your dwelling. Boy, that is a promise, ain't it? God said, I'll give my angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. It says we must see ourselves in health 10 years from now, 20 years, 30, 40, 50. You know, we trim a lot of trees. And a lot of them said, well, if you trim this tree today, I won't need it in my lifetime. I said, well, that tree needs trimming in 5 or 6 years. You're going to die in 5 or 6 years? They said, well, not really. I said, well, that tree needs trimming again, probably. So, I mean, folks, if we're not careful, we'll destroy our health. And we'll destroy ourselves by our own words. And folks, our words have power in it. It has life and death are in the power of the tongue. But I want to speak life and I want to speak blessings. And I don't want to speak a curse at all. But I want to speak blessings upon people that are around me and about me. Amen? But we must see ourselves walking in health 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40, 50 years. Are we leaning on grace or on our own understanding? We must see ourselves prospering, to be blessed. God said He would bless your storehouse and all that you lay your hand to do. He said, I see me gaining favor with God. How many would like to have favor with God? And you know, and I've seen some folks at church just the other night. And I said, said God loves you. You know, a lot of times we'll see sinner folks and we want to point fingers and say, boy, you're going to damn yourself and you're going to do this and you're going there. But we just need to tell them that God loves them. That God, they have favor already with God, because if they'll just call upon Him, it says, whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So folks, we can have favor with God today. It says favor means if anybody has a job, favor says I'll have one. If anybody has food, favor says I'll have food enough to eat and also enough to share. And if anybody has a friend, how many needs a friend? And it says, favor says that Paul said, all have forsaken me, but the Lord stood with me. I have a friend. Jesus says, I will never leave you and I'll never forsake you. I took and led a little fella, my neighbor, down right, was met on the road, and I wanted to thank him. He helped my dad set a trailer a little over, I guess, almost 2 years ago. And I never had got to really talk to him. And I said, I want to thank him. He used his dozer and his backhoe and his fuel and his time and his patience and helped them to set there. And I was so grateful. And I stopped to thank him. And then I got to talk to him, and he's got some sickness and things, and I said, would you like to get saved today? So that little fella got saved right there on Baker Ridge Road. Give the Lord a hand. Woo! He's on his way to heaven today. God loves you today. If anyone has a friend, then you and I can have that friend. If anybody has a home, and I wrote down house, but folks, I want more than a house. I want a home, don't you? Then God says, I'll not only give you a home, but I'll give you clothes and food and shelter. I thought of Roy Hill, and we speak often. of His goodness years back. And anybody from Keavy, especially I guess from around my age to 40 to on up, then no doubt they wore clothes from Roy Hill's out in there. I don't know if Jonathan remembers that. Jonathan's still a young man. But you know they had quarter bag. You'd get a whole bag of clothes for a quarter. Whole bag of clothes for 15 cents. And shoes, you know, $1 a pair or $2 a pair. And boy, it's just heaven. Like, we'd go out there and we'd turn somersaults in them clothes. We just had time. But you know, folks, but see, that was as the hand of God. And He made provision that we would have clothes, that we'd have shelter. I mean, that's amazing. And most of our clothes were already broke in. Didn't have to worry about getting blisters on their feet over the shoes. They done broke in, you know, a lot of times. I know you get new shoes, you got to break them in. But if anybody has a home, God says we'll have one. If anybody has clothes and shoes, then we will. A place to stay, a shelter. He said He would keep our mind in perfect peace if we'd keep it stayed on Him. Favor means if there's a job and 100 people apply,